All right, Leo, what's going on with you, my loves? I just saw the Divine Feminine card. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And this is for mid-June. We just had Jupiter move into the sign of Cancer where it's exalted. It is in your 12th house. 12th house is the house of karmic reckoning. Yeah, reckoning. So, and it's Cancer energy. So there's something about, I feel like this is about coming home to yourself. Okay. I feel like this is about coming home to yourself. So let's see, meaning you nurturing you having some kind of spiritual connection with the divine. There's the card of divinity about your own path right now. Okay. Some kind of reckoning here. Meditate. Woo. Jealousy and gratitude. Wow. It can be, I'm going to use the Sun and Moon Tarot. This is a new deck here at Soulful Revolution, a new deck. I'm going to take a look at that jealousy card. So I don't know if that's you or that's somebody else, but if you, Cancer is about what makes you feel nurtured. And I just get the feeling that there will be some kind of jealousy flaring in the next couple weeks. Whether that's you or somebody else, let's see what happens in the reading, okay? But I like meditate and gratitude, and I like divinity. I almost feel like you're minding your own business, and this comes out of nowhere a little bit, okay? Whether it's in you or it's in somebody else remains to be seen. But let's see. All right. Oh boy, look at this. Death and rebirth. The Empress. Temperance. Oh my goodness. The Devil card and the Seven of Cups. My. Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio. And then there's this Taurus and Libra energy over here. Wow, what is this about? Let's see. Completion. The Four of Wands. Something about, okay, so Cancer is about home and hearth. And it's squaring Saturn in your ninth house. So there's something about your belief systems, ninth house, the structures you've built your life on. Look at this oppression, this Ten of Wands. It could be something about wanting to break out of where you are right now and wanting to go on some kind of pilgrimage or journey of some sort, maybe a spiritual journey, because we're talking about the 12th house with Cancer there, and abundance, Three of Cups. That's nice. Prudence, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Wow, look at that. Hierophant, there's Taurus energy. Queen of Swords. Woo, this is beautiful. Eight of Wands and Two of Wands. So there's some new choices here. I feel like you're letting go of, look at this. Some of you are definitely letting go of a love relationship right now. Letting go of that, or a relationship that's very close to you, very intimate. And there's, I don't know what this Seven of Cups is. This is sort of like wasn't seeing it correctly. I wasn't seeing that relationship correctly. And so that may facilitate this shift or change in your life, not seeing things correctly. And I just feel like you're letting go. Maybe if you're getting out of a relationship, there was some kind of third party energy to it. And whatever that means, because third party can be a lot of things. So let's say that this relationship that you're moving on from is something that was a romantic partnership, but it could be a best friend, a business partner, could be a parent or something like that. The third party energy, I just feel like you're making a decision that's going to make you feel much more grounded. Okay, much more grounded. So maybe you're moving from one house to another. Maybe you're leaving, getting out of a living situation that has been oppressive, that has been difficult. This is maybe what the jealousy thing is about. Okay, that there's a third party connection in your life somewhere, and it's like, why don't I don't know. I'm getting like, why don't I ever get what I want? But I feel like you're getting what you want because the Nine of Cups is right here. By the time we get to September, I feel like you're getting what you want. Um, but there's just this cleansing time period. Jupiter moving into Cancer. Cancer is exalted, and we're going to have a Jupiter conjunct the Sun, which is a very powerful energetic experience in which Jupiter gets expanded even more. So Jupiter in Cancer is exalted, and then when it comes into connection with the Sun, it kind of like blows it up, it blows it apart. What that means for you can be that I'm really focused on my own journey. It blows up whatever made you feel. Maybe the Jupiter can be about husband. It blows that up. That's happening at the end, like 24th, 25th of June. And I don't mean literally blows it up. I just mean like it expands it. And Jupiter's already exalted in Cancer. And so having a Cazimi in Cancer, it's like, wow, the need for nurturance, the need for care is really going to be powerful. This can be if you're like ending a relationship, right? With the Death and the Devil card here. If you're ending a relationship and maybe moving physically, getting away from it, there can be a sense that your friends are going to be super important to you. Okay, super important to you. What's this jealousy card? Let's look at that. There's likely been a third party involved. All right. Maybe you didn't see it and now you know it. Like this is the confusion card. Maybe you didn't see maybe that was the reason for the breakup, or you're saying that was the reason for the breakup, but maybe it wasn't the reason for the breakup. Maybe that was just a symptom of, right? Usually cheating is just a symptom of other stuff. And the jealousy part, Queen of Pentacles, the Justice card, Tower. Wow. King of Swords. There's Aquarius. Is this the last card here? Yeah. Six of Wands. So, there's a victory here. Okay. Some of you who are leaving the house, letting the house go to somebody else, may feel not good to you. All right, maybe some of you want to keep the house, or some of you want to stay in the place where you are. And I just feel like with this Justice card and Tower, if you're ending a relationship, it's sort of like there's going to be a victory, which I really love. There's going to be a victory. Aquarian victory is really about, it's not about staying in a Cancerian way. It's not about, staying in the home and the hearth and all of that. It's really about getting out there. There's almost something here about you needing to get out there more. And so if you end up leaving this and everything kind of, because 12th house is about clearing karma. You're clearing old karma. And now I feel like there's a lot of happiness here. Maybe there's a new location, a new direction, a new beginning. The Taurus energy here, you could have a new beginning with a new person. Taurus. Four of Wands is definitely about moving and feeling oppressed. Taurus here, Hierophant. Page of Wands, Three of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so I'm getting the feel. So this is very air and water. Okay, lots of communication, lots of maybe tears, lots of emotion. That Tower may be blowing up because of so much emotion. And Justice is Libra energy. So in order to balance some kind of karma, there needs to be a Tower. At the end of this connection, there needs to be a Tower in order to really balance things out. And so whatever that means for you, okay? Now, Eight of Pentacles, your work may bring you some joy. There may be a new opening a new business, starting a new business, starting a new direction here. Something that is grounded, that is yours. Okay, I'm getting that anything that was collective may need to be completely dashed against the rocks, and you build on a new foundation. I feel like that's what's happening here. Building on a new foundation. I love that there's this Three of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Wands, something exciting that you're making your own. Something that you're making your own. And this Virgo energy, this Knight of Pentacles, is about putting in place the systems that you need in order for that to happen. Queen of Swords, Eight of Wands, lots of communication toward this decision. Like once this other thing blows up, and you get it off your plate. I feel like you're getting it off your plate. Let's see. By September, I'm gonna ask about any kind of timing here. June. So here we are. Is there anything else you want to say to me? After a lot of effort and hard work, this happens this month. Okay, this tower happens this month. Give me more about the tower, please. Two of Swords. Page of Swords. 10 of Cups. Three of Swords. Wow. So the jealousy part may be that if you're breaking up with somebody, they are moving in with another person, or there's some kind of gossip around this. Maybe they're moving. You're moving, they're moving. I just feel like there's really a big ending to a chapter. Okay. I want to focus on this though. I mean, some of you know what this is. This is going to be by the end of June, after a lot of effort and hard work. This is going to be cleared. Okay. So if there's an ending here, which I think there definitely is, there's a sense of clearing it. And I feel like some of you who really wanted the relationship to work out, and really there's a lot of coming to terms, getting to your own inner peace, your own, and that's a big victory. Like this is going to be done soon. That's going to be done soon. And let's see, where are we going with that? King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Magician, and the Chariot. Okay, that's good. There's a lot of Chariot energy, fast moving energy here. And I feel like once this is done, there's something about your money moving forward. Like this has been blocking you for a long time. A long time. And the jealousy boils over, the rage boils over, the end of a relationship, the clearing of the, whatever you've created together needs to be cleared and separated and all of that. I don't know if there's a lot of money or there's definitely a money problem here, maybe the house problem or some kind of like living arrangement is causing a lot of problems here. Once this is cleared, there's going to be sadness and letting go of it, but then there's a fast movement forward towards manifesting something really wonderful. And I feel like it's your fury and rage about the ending of this that fuels the next chapter. Now, that's not bad. I don't think that's bad. I feel like there's something, anger. Saturn in Aries is squaring Jupiter in Cancer. So Saturn in Aries, the karmic lessons here, with a square, which is like challenges, says to me that there's definitely going to be a movement forward. All right, the Chariot, the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Wands. Like once you're free of this, you're moving forward quickly. You're able to manifest what you want. You're able to, I don't know there's a fight here over something that has to be done. And it's you've been dragging your feet a little bit, so maybe there's a tower that happens, but then we're done here. And that feels like maybe there's something that didn't go your way, and so it's fueling some kind of anger. And anger is the impetus to action, especially if there's been a lot of like inaction. Okay, with this, I'm getting this Four of Cups, right? Dragging of one's feet. I'm getting the Devil card where you're like, you can't move. And I'm just getting this feeling of now I can move. Now I can move forward with my life. Now I can get going. Now I can do what I want to do. And that feels really good to me. The Hierophant energy of Taurus, we have Uranus at the very end of Taurus here. And Uranus is surprises. So there can be some kind of financial surprise here. I wouldn't do anything crazy with my money right now, given the fact that Death Devil Tower, I don't, me no like, okay? I don't like that very much. And even if you are the one that wins, I think you kind of need to play this out, need to do what you need to do to get this moving and finished, done. Needs to get out of your life. But now I feel like there's a sense of liberation. Okay, sense of freedom, sense of liberation. I like this. I like this a lot. And a sense of like, okay, now I'm going to build something new for myself. Queen of Swords. I see very clearly. Ace of Wands. Beautiful energy there. Ten of Pentacles. Yes! There's the Emperor and the Hanged Man. This is a lesson for you about creating things for yourself. Instead of having it wound up in a bound up in a marriage, or bound up in family inheritance, or bound up some way. This is a lesson about you creating something for yourself. And I feel like you are. I feel like you will. And there's a release of, that's Aries energy too. So there's some kind of new idea and surrendering to this new path. Once this person is out, like now you can build a business, now you can build your future. But you're going to have to go through this first. And you cannot build on a rocky foundation, especially as it relates to money. So if there is some kind of financial rockiness that needs you to clear it, you're clearing it in June. So let's move forward into this reading. I'm going to look at what you don't see coming. Let's get some guidance from Spirit. Let's see how this plays out. I love the direction you're going here. Awesome. All right, Leo, link is below if you want to continue on. I'll see you over there.